Let me slow this down to just 100. Okay, does this work? Why does it say there's a short? What? What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? For some reason, it says there's a shorts. Why is there a shorts thing here? Low-key, I have no clue what this is. I'm just gonna assume that that's just some kind of glitch. I'm now realizing I never set the thumbnail way. Edit. I know I just had it. Oh, lovely. Right, I forgot. You have a size limit on YouTube thumbnails for some reason. Why is that thing? Who knows? Compress this image, please. Now is this small enough? There we go. Is the audio fine? That's probably something I should be checking. Let me just open this up. Actually, no, I opened this up. Okay, now then we got. My apologies, I do not know what that was. I think that was my soul getting snatched. Okay, I think Citra just crashed. That is lovely. Citra, hurry up and crash already so I can reopen you. Okay, don't be at 300 speed, please. Okay, I think that should be good. Now we could be at as high of a speed as we want, because we're playing the button mashing simulator. I got so concerned there for a second because Kukui was really lag. Okay, I think at points it's probably gonna lag whenever it creates something, just because, you know, we're moving at 100 times speed. Also, I'm lowering this audio while it is moving this fast. I do not need to be hearing the music at times 100 speed. Can you not use the D-pad here, or did I map it wrong? I would have thought that you would have been able to use the D-pad here. D-pad. Oh, there we go. Okay, why Lily running there is actually kind of just looks really funny. What? Why does her running actually look like that? Okay, maybe I slow it down a tiny bit because I think it being this fast might be lag. It might also be whatever times I have it set to. Hold on. How many times graphics do I have it set? Times 4. Maybe I lower it to times 3, maybe. Okay, because it doesn't seem to be lagging except for in cutscenes, which is fine. Alright, I need to get my mouse off there. I just realized I set to A to the wrong button way. A, B, X, Y. There we go. They should all be set to the right buttons now. I think my character accidentally drank, like, Bang Energy and got, like, a ton of super creatine in their body by accident. My bad. I did not intend for them to have this much Bang Energy in their system. I don't want to go to my mom's room. Wait. There we go. Okay. I don't think I'm meant to be going this fast. Damn, we got to the that's gotta be a record time starter run for what's it called? Any 3D game after X and Y. I know that's not really no because it was a Mega Ruby. Well, like compared to like the Alola game, not Alola games. What compared to like I can't speak at the moment. Compared to any Switch game. Actually, no, because you still get your Sword and Shield stuff. Yeah, no, I can't really make this. I guess like the new Pokemon game tutorials, because Sword and Shield doesn't actually have that long of a tutorial. Now that I think about it. Granted, this isn't really the tutorial. This is literally just getting the starters, but like, still, my stroke there is apologized for, by the way. I cannot tell how sick I sound, by the way. Also, right, we need to choose our starter tactically here, right? I apologize, Poplio. You're instantly off the table because there are so many water types in Alola, and also you probably have the most complicated design of all the starters here. I actually think Rowlet would probably be the best option here, just because of the fact that. Hold on, let me look up the decks of the first part, right? Uh, Alola decks, Melee Islands. Let's see, because like I believe this should be one of them significantly. Like I don't think there's actually any grass type of note I could think of on the first islands. Oh, right, the valley. Okay, so the valley, technically, we do have a chance of getting Petalil and Lilligant, which wouldn't be bad grass types. My thing is that I feel like in every world, if we get an Oricorio or a Rabombi, that's probably gonna be better, to be honest. Yeah, so there's only one other grass type on this island besides, Rowlet. Granted, that also kind of stands for fire types, as I don't think there's any fire. Yeah, because you get Pom Pom Oricorio on this island, so. Oh wait, no, there's Arcanine on this island. Honestly, I think the gamble of Arcanine honestly makes that worth it alone, because I'm pretty sure it's been a while, so my memory might be wrong. I am like 80% sure that there's a guaranteed patch of grass where like if you walk like there's like those not black. I don't know why I said it like that. That sounded wrong. I instantly realized how wrong that sounded. There's like those hidden Pokemon that run around in the grass, like they disappear like above the grass. I'm pretty sure they guarantee is a Arcanine. Might be wrong though. So Rowlet is most likely the best option here. And okay, we've now got to attempt to draw this. Uh, Probably should have thought of a scene transition for this. Clip Studio. Hmm. Should I probably actually should put the game in the top corner since I don't think anybody is going to need to see that. Where is Citra? Citra. That nope, that's the image in the corner. There we go. Crop you down a lot. Okay, you're gonna be sitting in the corner now. Emulation pause. And also let's make a save here. Save state 1 is now when we get Rowlet. Because even if unless something horribly goes wrong, I think every single run, if like we black out, we're probably gonna choose Rowlet again. So I'm just making this save state so we don't have to bother going back to grab the Rowlet, like go through that 5-second intro. Now anyway, controller goes onto the floor because I'm a messy person, and I just literally, I'm not even joking, my controllers are currently under my desk. Whenever, well, not currently. Any controller I'm using, when I put it down, I put it under my desk so that I can just grab it instantly whenever I need to. Uh, Accidentally kick my desk. That is also a necessary part of this. I don't think I'm going to create a that big I don't think for just capturing the Pokemon, the art needs to be that big. Here, for reference, right? If I were to put this on the screen, um, why can't I find exports? There we go. Export single layer PNG. Yes, yes, yes. Just the white void. Yep. If I were to say take that white void image and put that on here, right? Download images. Yeah, that would be pretty decent. I think honestly this works for it. So let's delete this and then delete you and then make a new folder for the art block. So I'm trying to think. Do I just draw the Pokemon standing there, or should I draw them as my trainer? Because I don't want it just to be a one-to-one recreation of like of this. I want it to be something somewhat original. But I also just don't want them standing in a white void. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Uh, I am not making a blue void. And this isn't even connected. There we go. How circular is Rowlet? I'm kind of actually curious. I've never paid attention to the circulary amount. Is he a perfect circle? And why can't I move this now? There we go. Okay, he's a near perfect circle. And that is an oval. Nah, he's not perfect because this is perfect. That I didn't got I meant to put an image of Spiel, but that's actually kind of funny now. I cannot make a circle to save my life. Is this circle Rowlet enough? It is not Rowlet enough. Wait, I don't need it to be one-to-one proportional. Way. It's too silent. Hold on. Okay, there we go. No, that would have to be bigger. So yeah, I'd still have to make lazy option. We just make the entire circle bigger. Nuh-uh. Green, surprisingly, isn't copyrighted. I genuinely, I don't actually know why. Here, actually, here, we could have an even safer one. No, do not play ads, please. Okay, I need to find a non... Yeah, this works. Hopefully. Okay, that got... I need these to be like the exact same size. Yes. I'm not even joking, this is just the first song on Silk Song's soundtrack. I'm pretty sure this is actually just the, what's it called? The like, menu music. Yeah, that is quite literally just Silk Song's like menu select music. Okay, it's kind of like significantly shorter. No, never mind. It is sharper than that. That looks like cast form instead of... Somehow I think I may have accidentally started making cast form instead of making Rowlet. Hold on. Cast form. No, never mind. Cast form's mask has more of a down. Yeah, I think the sharp edge works. Probably should have copied the halves after drawing his, like, beak, but, like... Okay, why is it choosing the most intense songs out of the sound... Why is it choosing some of the most intense songs out of the soundtrack? That is not his beak. That is not Rowlet Beach. Is there an image of Rowlet looking forward? Like, pure forward? There's a Funko Pop of it. I think this might be... This might be the most soulless Rowlet I have ever seen. What did they do to him? Oh no, that might just be my hatred for Funko Pops. I really don't like Funko Pops. GameStop for $14.
You have walls. So many empty walls. You want something to fill those empty walls and give them some pop. Okay, something not mass-produced. Art that's one of a kind.
Why are we here?
Okay, original art you can actually buy, and without leaving your home. Introducing Saatchi Art. Thousands of original artworks made by today's best...
Oh wait, I just realized there's an ad
shipped
playing.
directly from
I can't wait to get copyrighted on this via ads. The beak feels too small. Like, comedically too small. It fits in the top part. Rowlet is a bean. Nope, now that is definitely too big now. Okay, that feels a tiny bit more accurate. Had a stroke coughing, yippee. I think I'll just go based off where his tie is.
Now available on YouTube. Enjoy the
And that's another ad from YouTube itself. No, never mind. That's Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll, I have already legally watched the entirety of One Piece. I don't need an ad for One Piece. No, that doesn't... Okay, now one side looks like the leaf in one of those. Hold on a second. How long have I been trying to draw a actual Pokemon that's a sphere? It has taken me 15 minutes. This thing should not take me 15 minutes. What? There we go. And, oh my... I'm going back to the Kirby, because at least Kirby had no ads. Yet. This is why we needed to pay... I was gonna jokingly say this is why I needed to pay more money to Team Cherry, but unironically that would actually solve the issue because I would just be able to buy the soundtrack. I'm not buying Silk Song's soundtrack for this one bit. Oh yeah, Rowlet's definitely asymmetrical. What the? Oh no, the circle is just asymmetrical. No, that looks less symmetrical even more now. Than this. You know what? That somewhat works. The best kind of working. Now we make him less circular here. Dun, 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 dun. How does this? That's just that's a triangle, triangle. This is my mental. Unity's theme is my mental state, trying to figure out how this is drawn. Okay, so if I do that, then copy it, then... No, flip. That's the wrong flip. Maybe that was the right flip. That was the right flip. There we go. So if I were to... If I were to... Where is it? Why do no images exist of it? There's just no image of Celine's hat. What the? There's images of her sun hat, but none of her ultra sun hat. You know, her sun hat is easier to draw. It doesn't make sense, but it's easier to draw, so... No, that's the wrong tab. That's also the wrong tab. I think everything I've pressed is the wrong tab. Okay, so... If I have it like... Wire out of my way, please, wire. There we go. Nope, that is. Um. Oh, the hat more so like they fall over, so. We'll just say this and then put like a really stretched version of the logo. I could just go. Hello. Hello, Sim Thompson. Thompson. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw the logo and then like liquidize the logo. Okay, now that I have that, if I were to do this, copy it, paste it onto its own layer, then delete that from that layer, and then move this here, and scale it down to fit onto Rowlet's head. Trust the process here, apply transformation. Where is liquefy? That's blend. There we go, liquefy. That is way bigger than I expected it to be. And like we liquefy. No, I don't want it to expand. I want it to stretch. Honestly, this might work. Nope, that's not right at all either. Okay, now that's just not working. Okay, maybe I do need to. If I weaken the strength a little. Actually, this ended up working out really well. Looks like the logo is stretched a bit. Now I just lower the brush size a little bit to move the middle up. Okay, yeah, that was like Rowlet's head is too big for the hat to fit on. Right, eyes, that's important. Rowlet has eyes. It's more like this when Rowlet sleeps. There we go. Rowlet is now asleep. And for extra sake of him being asleep, I'll just draw it on the outside so I can actually... So now we have this. You should be like breathing out a bubble. And then I'll add like the effects for it later. Okay. Okay, now it's the wrong layer. Okay. Now then we give this thing a smoother line. Nope, I messed up horribly. Okay, can I drink some tea so my nose isn't running? Okay, now I don't have to worry about having to clean that up halfway through. Oh my god. Why can I not do this one specific line? There we go. I honestly don't think that line actually needs to be that thick. Wait, I think I make there's a thin line around the... I probably should actually be speaking a bit more, but like... Where's that folder? I know I have that folder somewhere for this specific purpose. There we go. I just like having a different colored background. That's no longer blackberry. Okay. Not horrible, not really the best though. I'm gonna keep going with this, it's just that the lines are really shaky. Especially around the eyes. Especially when you compare it to this one. Like, these lines aren't really smooth either. But I feel like in a way it is smoother than these ones, but like, you know, we live with this, we live with this. I think I make the claws a bit thicker. Never mind, I think making them thicker actually makes them look less like claws. And I guess these also don't really have to draw that much emphasis. I think the thickest line would probably have to be the hat. Okay, now probably for the hardest parts that I technically didn't even have to do, but I want to. I think I make this line thick. Just because like it kind of makes it look like it's being stretched a bit more, and then like these lines be thinner. And like the little bristles on the hat can be down a tiny bit. And then the logo. The logo, we're gonna have it be really thin. And I accidentally unplugged my entire tablet. Okay. Bubble, I'm actually gonna leave as is. It's a beanie, so it's not really going to be creating much of a shadow on Rowlet's face. However, Rowlet creates a shadow on himself, so I will have to do that shadow eventually. Okay, now I need to clean up some of the lines a little bit, like, let's see. What layer is this? Where? Oh, that's the wrong layer. This one, yeah, okay. Like, you should not be on top of the claw. Same thing with you. Can I get an image of Moon's hat? Okay, you know what? Random actual real life image works. Okay, now I need to fix up some lines again. Also, fix up some of this. It's white there, right? Yeah, it's white. Rowlet, once again, we're gonna have to erase a part of you. And I'm gonna have to fix up some of the colors a little bit because of the bleed from Rowlet's outline. Okay, so there too. Okay, so yep. Doesn't really look like her hat, all things considered, but like I think I've spent more time actually trying to draw this Rowlet than playing the game at this point, so okay, so I need to apply shading on himself for like his lower body, and I need to actually change this colorway. There we go. If I were to do this rather than lower its opacity, how does it look? Not the best. What about like this? Like if I were to cover this entire area and lower its opacity. Honestly, that's not even bad actually. Wait. Okay, so on the bottom half of this face, we want this to be light. And then if I lower the saturation, nah, that doesn't really work if I do it like spinny. Like, it might just be better if I just do the generic way. Why is this music always on point with what my mental status is? What if I literally just do it to his beak? Yeah, honestly that works. And then for his lower half, he is asleep at the current moment, so I think it would be like kind of like. No, I think that it would kind of be like this, maybe. Okay. This is a horrible drawing. I'm just gonna give myself like a grade in the corner. This gets a 2 out of 10 because I could at least tell it's Rowlet. And then I just need to make it so that now that I have the bubble, I just outline it a tiny bit. What if I were to, like, boop? Okay, that should help there. I feel like it should be like higher up here to make it like more recognizable as a bubble. I think I erased in part like a part of the outline on this part, all things considered as well. Honestly, I don't even think this needs an outline. Maybe actually like right here. Makes it look a bit more shiny. May as well then also lower this thing's opacity to match. Okay. 19. There we go. Now the score can move up to a 3 out of 10 because I actually am impressed with the bubble I made. Anyway, we can now get rid of the image of Rowlet. I lost the image. There we go. Here's team member number 1 Rowlet. Oh. Okay, that's our Artlocke Rowlet. And you go to the Artlocke folder, and now then I also save you as Artlocke Rowlet and move you to the Artlocke folder. And we can finally continue the actual game we are intending to be playing after a whole hour. That took me a fucking hour. You know, I don't think this is the best idea for me to practice drawing, man. Or at least, you know, it might actually work for practicing drawing. At least this is not the best idea for playing the game Pokemon. Okay, now I can actually pause the Kirby music. Alright, I forgot you. I accidentally said no, fuck. Oh wait, no, we have to save state. Yes, I want to give Rowlet a nickname. We're gonna name him... Where were we naming our Rowlet? What do we name a Rowlet? I don't know why I'm oddly intimidatingly sipping my juice. Or not juice, my tea. No, I've had all that time. You know what? Your name is Moon now. Or even better, actually. Hold on, Moon gave me an idea. Moon gave me an idea. The moon will haunt you. Anyway, now then, for us to go at max speed Please. We don't have Pokeballs yet, right? We're safe. We're safe for now. Bag. Okay, we do not have Pokeballs yet. We do not need that. If we get an encounter here, it does not matter. We cannot catch it. Okay, let me lower this down a bit so even I can control this. We'll just put this on ×2 speed only. Yeah, no, we do not have to worry about catching it. Yeah, we have no Pokeballs yet, no need to catch. We just need to murder this thing in cold blood! My bad. Khonshu, kill him! Aw, Khonshu's first bloodshed. Yep, pal. Hold on, let me do voices. Whoa, your rally is so cool! Hey, you picked your Pokemon already? What? I don't remember what Kukui sound. Well, I do remember, but I cannot do that voice. Sorry about that, Hal. We had a little incident on the way here, so we ended up letting Corruptru turns. Partner, without you. Fair enough, I guess. It was just fate for you guys to meet. But you can choose one of these too, Hal. Bark. Blark? How would you say popular? Would it be Blark? Meow. Alola, friend. I've decided ages ago that you're the one I've wanted to... Oh my god, I have so much mucus in my... Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Okay, I'm back with my nose has been blown. I decided ages ago that you're the one I want to have an adventure with. We're gonna do so much stuff together. Just wait and see. I don't know why I'm giving him like a feminine voice, to be honest. I just don't know what other voice to give him. Professor, take good care of Litten. Better believe I will have. I got abandoned. I don't know what Ember Dragon is. But also, hello there. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Did I get Pokeballs yet? Nope, I'm just waiting for this Nuzlocke to start it. No, I don't want to use a potion. Be our opponents in the first ever Pokemon battle together. Okay, I'm just grabbing my Switch controller because I'm using a PlayStation controller, but low-key, my brain is not braining these controls on a PlayStation controller, so, excuse me. Anyway, Kelsey, how has your day been? And welcome. Okay, it should be connected now. Emulation, config, controls. You should be my this controller, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Hold on, before you two step into the ring, let's make sure Rowlett is up to it. Alright, I'm seriously gonna enjoy this. Leafage. Conchu is superior in every way to your Popplio. Get a load of this guy. Alright, I need to read them right. Red on Corrupt, you and Hal both brought out the best in your partner Pokemon. And pulled off some spectacular moves, yeah. Iki Town is right up those stairs. Come on, Corrupt. You should totally go check out Iki Town. This town is where folks come to worship the Pokemon that watches over Melee Island. Tapu Koko keeps us safe and happy. See? I'm now realizing I never swapped the scene back to the gameplay. Wait. Guess there must be some. Yeah, the Kuna wandered off without a word to anyone, singing a little ditty or something. I've gotta go stop by home for a sec. Gotta go show my mom Popplio. If you head up through the village and up the hill, you can visit the ruins that belong to Tapu Koko. That's our island's guardian deity, yeah. Why don't you go introduce yourself? If you're a little lucky, you'll actually get a glimpse of the guardian deity yourself. I'll stick around here and wait to see if Sakuna comes back. Man, I wonder if we're gonna see. Do you guys think we're gonna get to see Tapu Koko himself? Do you think we're gonna see the island guardian himself? Man, I really hope we see that guardian of Alola himself. Man, what mysterious trainer. I wonder what they could be. I know. I'll take you to the ruins. So please stay in the bag. We could get in trouble if anyone sees you. Those damn birds I hate. Ah. For a second I thought that said, what's wrong with you? I don't know why. I know who you are and I know what's wrong. To be honest, I feel like most people could tell what's wrong from this angle. You can quite literally see Nebby getting attacked in the corner. Or actually, I don't even think Nebby's getting it. Nebby's not even getting attacked there. Nebby's just standing there. Wait. Hold on. Nebby is just standing there. He's not even getting attacked. Yeah, there's no birds there in this angle. Never mind me. You have to help it, please. Save Nebby. Oh, never mind. The birds are just slightly too high at every single angle. Nebby was just vibing until the moment where you look at... Nebby actually is, like, really close friends with those birds, but, like, needs to keep up appearances that it has no friends or something to be edgy. Phew. Those sparrows are attacking it. But I'm not a trainer, I can't. Please save Nebby. I'll hear your Pokemon for you, so. Okay, but first, I need to go jump off this cliff. Sad, there's no way to jump off the cliff. Bird jump scare. We've got white woman jump scare, and now we got bird jump scare. Despite this coming out before white woman jump scare. Oh, yeah, I need to double check. Our level cap at the moment should be 11, I believe. Yeah, it's 11 until we fight Ilma. Conchu is growing stronger. Soon it will be able to use its Unite move. Or, not Unite move, wait, that's the wrong game. Soon it'll be able to use its ultimate. Hey, can you heal my team? 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 I have no fear. I will run across this bridge. You know, there were 3 birds there before, and then we fought it. And there's still 3 birds. Oh my god, can you guys believe it that we got to see the guardian deity of Alola? It's the guardian deity of Alola. Tapu Koko, guys. It's Tapu Koko, the guardian deity of Alola. Wow, can you believe we just saw Tapu Koko, the guardian deity of Alola? I'm not even like 15 minutes into this game and I'm already going insane. Alright, I need to read. A sparkling stone. It almost feels warm somehow. Oh my god, my voice is not voicing. This is not the... Me having to read while being sick is not the best. Or, well, not even sick, just... I don't even know, to be honest. I was just shoveling snow like a large amount of the day yesterday, and... Yeah, now I have a lot of mucus. Please forgive me. I'm so grateful to you for helping us out of that dangerous spot. Brother, if you think that is the kahuna, we have bigger fish to fry. Celine, if you think that is the kahuna, we got bigger fish to fry. I am calling you by your lore-accurate name now. I'm Lily. And I suppose this stone must belong to you. Man, I really wonder what that stone could be used to make. I really wonder. Hear me out, right? What if this is used to make a ring in which you could put something in there and it makes a Pokemon once per battle able to do a really strong move. And then as a tie-in for this game, we can make it so that there's a secondary ring that whenever it hears any sound effects from this game, it will be able to do the Z move in real life with you. And it will basically just be a waste of money. Yeah? Come on, into the bag, Nebby. Guys, can you believe Nebby let the not Nebby. Can you believe Lily let the Nebby... I cannot speak. Can you believe Lily let the Nebby out of the bag? I'm sorry we might get attacked again by some wild Pokemon or something. I know it's a bit much to ask, but could you see us back to town? It would be really funny if there was a no option. Oh, Corrupt, you already met Lily, huh? He's my assistant, yeah. Lily, I thought you were with the Kahuna. Kahuna Hala said he said he had something to attend to, so he left the town on his own. I was taking a little stroll up Malo, and that's how I got met that's how you met oh my god, I cannot speak. Maybe I need to lower the speed whenever I'm trying to read this so it doesn't go flashing by. Or just use my glasses. But either of those would take too much effort. And that's how we met our new neighbor, Corrupt, huh? She just got to Alola yesterday. Hope her find her way around, yeah? So you're one of the professor's acquaintances. It's nice to meet you. The Kahuna has returned! Only one of the strongest users of Pokemon in Alola, yeah. Have I missed something? There you are, Kahuna Hal. Was there something of some kind of trouble? Just got up in the middle of somewhere, brawling rockruffs, that's all. Sorry, Lily, what were you saying before? For some reason, I thought I saw a Tapu Koko flying about. Nebby got attacked by some Sparrow on the plank bridge, and Krupt helped me protect it, but the bridge collapsed, and I thought both of them might fall to the bottom to try to receive. And then the island's deity swooped in time to save them. Wow, let's keep Nebby a secret. Says as Nebby's shown to the two people. Ho! Although it's said to protect, I'm just going to start. If I continue this, I'll start reading when I actually do not have a constant runny nose. Some kind of sparkling stone. Some kind of Z crystal. How fast can I button mash in this game? Okay, now we get Pokeballs. We finally get to catch our first Pokemon in a second. I'll just speed it up at this point, yeah. Deja vu. Something in the space before. Grubbin would suck as a first Pokemon to get, by the way. I love Vikavolt and all. It's mid as fuck. I have to wait until late game to be able to evolve it. It's really slow. Oh, I can't even go to the other patch of grass, damn it. Maybe I sped up the game a bit too fast, hold on. Okay, we're back to 200 speed. I don't want a young goose. I'm gonna close my eyes and try to figure it out by the cry. You know what? That's what we'll do. Damn it, we got Grubbin, didn't we? I'm not against Grubbin, it's just I'm also not for Grubbin. I know it was like literally like a 0% chance of us getting it, but like there could have been that really low chance that we got Pichu on the other route, and although then Raichu would have just been like an objectively better electric type. Alright, where are we naming this Grubbin? Her name shall be... I need some kind of joke that's something that would sound fast, but is actually slow. Yeah, it feels like a munchkin. Actually, this could be Donut. We'll draw them in a second. I just want to catch one other Pokemon and maybe just draw them at the same time together. Okay, get out of my way. Actually, I'll kill you for the XP, why not? Does Tackle do more damage than Leaf Edge? Oh, it does significantly more than Leaf Edge here. Yeah, I guess it makes sense against the flying bug type. Grubbin. Okay. Okay, now we got Peck, so we can at least kill them more efficiently. Do we even have the XP share yet? We do not. Okay, so it's not really like it's that worth it. Baneri, okay, we killed Baneri. Oh, damn it, is this not a different route? I was kind of hoping this was a different route. Was it a bit too much to ask for 2 encounters? Hold on, if I go back here, right? Pokemon here was caught on... No, that's not what I want. Route 1. And I'm guessing this is still map 1, Route 1. Do we not have a map yet? We don't have a map yet. I really don't want to fight you two yet, please. I'd like to do the drawing before fighting you guys. Oh wait, right, you don't have to fight them at the very beginning. Here, we'll catch a Pokemon here, and then if it says Route 1, or not say Route 1, we'll release it. Okay, I'm not against Baneri if this is an actual thing we get to keep, because I'll take a normal type. They'll be able to Mega Evolve in the post-game. Because we... In theory, this would end whenever we fight Team Rainbow Rocket. The issue is that Mega Baneri is probably one of my least favorite Megas. I'll keep the joke running. I'll keep the Purple Cliff joke running. We'll name it Chad, because I'm unoriginal. And we're stealing another joke. Let's see. Is this a Route 1 encounter? This is Route 1. Okay, we have to release it. Okay, first, we're not allowed to use Chad in battle or anything. Chad is in the void. Chad is the void. Probably should have saved before catching it, because that would have probably made it easier, but yeah. So we're not allowed to use Chad. I think I just accidentally closed the game. What just happened? Well, either way, that is where it's ending for now. What's it called? I'll start, whenever I do this again, I'll start it by drawing Grubbin. But other than that, that's it. So, I've got to go do some stuff, so farewell.